Boker Tov, everybody. Hope you're having a beautiful day today so far. Today's question and answer Thursday. Question for today: how do I know when it's time to stop seeing my therapist? So, great question. And there's a couple different answers that come to the top of my mind. Number one, oftentimes when I'm working with clients, I'll set goals with them at the very beginning. What are their desires? What are they hoping they will look like when therapy is done? They want to be less anxious. They want to be more happy. They want to be more self-confident, higher self-esteem, whatever the case might be. And less flashbacks from traumatic events. So whatever it is, if you feel like you've reached those goals, that might be a time to either A, reevaluate and decide, are there new goals that you want to accomplish before discontinuing? Or, yeah, that's good. I've gotten as far as I know to go right now, and maybe I'll come back later. And that's another thing to recognize about therapy. Therapy doesn't have to be a come, do all the work that I need to do, and then stop, and then be done forever. It can be something that's an in and out. Think about medical care, right? You go in, you have a surgery, things are great, but years later, something else comes up. The same thing happens in our mental health world, right? You have a problem with anxiousness. You work on that problem. It gets better. You come years later, you get married, you have kids, you have all new stresses, and all of a sudden you've got a different set of anxiety ready for you. And so, yeah, you might want to look at it in a new way with a new therapist. Maybe you want to go back to the old therapist because, they know you, it works well, you've felt like you've made good progress. So those are a couple things to keep in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is if you've kind of grown stagnant, if you feel like I haven't really moved so far in a while, sometimes that can be an indication that either A, you need to speak to your therapist about, hey, things feel stagnant for me. I don't feel like I'm moving forward in the way that I want to. I'm not getting what I need. And talk with them. Maybe there's something that they can do to switch that, or maybe it's time to see somebody else. And either one is totally fine. So those are a couple things to keep in mind when thinking, is it time for me to stop seeing my therapist? Number one, have you achieved the goals that you want to achieve? And number two, have things kind of grown stagnant? So those are a couple ideas. I hope they're beneficial to you. There's many more because there's lots of different reasons that people either go or stop going to therapy. But I think those are a couple good ones, and hopefully they can be beneficial to you. Hoping you have a beautiful day. Take care of yourselves and take care of others.